Hi everybody, I'm Simon. Solomon's Tales number 9. Can't believe I thought it was only going to be 1 or 2. Apologies again, aircraft noise. I'm looking into a mic system to see if I can work a way of drowning it out. So, recap, go and watch the last video. Solomon's sat at the breakfast table. Girl stood right in front of him. Is the girl he's had some aerobics classes with for the last few days, well, yesterday. Girl's just left his room he had the night with. She's staring at him. She asks him what he wants for breakfast, and he says, and he thinks, I might have got away with this. She turns around, off she goes. Comes back with the breakfast, puts it on the table, doesn't smile at him, sort of looks of daggers. Now, his breakfast is included in the hotel price, so you can imagine the surprise on his face when she put a bin on the table, a little invoice, a bit chitty with something written on it in the little wooden bin, and slams it down on the table and walks away. Oh, yeah, he's got to look at it. He's just nosy, and she's stood 20 metres away, her and her friend watching. And he picks the chitty out, the little invoice, and he looks at it. And it just says 3,000 baht. It doesn't say what for or anything. What's it for? Well, it's the 3 or 4 times in the last 24, 36 hours that he's had aerobics instruction with her. If he hadn't have took that girl back last night and took this one back, she probably wouldn't have asked him for any money, because she was probably in for the fun, in it for the fun. He bought her a couple of meals. Anyway, now he's got a dilemma. So he puts it back in the bin and he eats his breakfast. If he doesn't pay her, because he doesn't have to, it's not a hotel bill, she's going to lose face with in front of her friend. Plus, he might get lots of missiles thrown at him as he goes to check out. You know, he wants to get to Phuket. Or he pays it, she doesn't lose face, and he'll still probably get daggers. The looks, but maybe not missiles. He's a fair guy, you know. This holiday is for what, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks of hedonistic fun. Well, hedonistic in his terms, not in everybody's. Some are way more hedonistic, but he wants to get Thailand out of his system. That's what this holiday's about. So he eats his breakfast, pocket, pulls out 3,000, and actually puts an extra 4,000 baht, puts it in the wooden tub, puts it up in the air and shakes it at her. He's finished his breakfast. She walks across, she grabs the tub out of his hand and looks in, and she could spot that was more than 3,000, and she put her hand in and quick count in the bin, smiled at him, turned around and walked away. Wow, okay, whatever, it's only money. Up he gets, back to his room. He thinks, right, I'm going to have a swim. Check out, probably 10, 11 o'clock or whatever. Puts his shorts on, jumps in the pool, has a swim. Points across to the 2 girls, beer. Gets a Heineken, his favourite beer. And the other girl brings it across. The tall, thin one with the long black hair. One that looks like a sort of Lao or Cambodia girl. She sort of grunts at him and gives him a bit, and he drinks it in the pool. Out the pool, into his room, gets changed, packs everything up, comes out, pays for the beer, and just says goodbye. And they both grunt at him. But the little one did sort of smile, half a smile. Out to the check-out. Nothing to pay because he's already, no, he did have to pay because he'd only booked one night, so he had to clear the room. Anyway, he paid. Now he's in a dilemma. Hua Hin was amazing. He planned on a quick stopover and work out how to get down to Phuket. So his options: taxi to Phuket, expensive; minibus down to Siratani, and then change another minibus down to Krabi or over to Phuket, or even Samui, or it's back on the train. He's already got a train ticket. He could probably get on the train. They won't even ask him for his ticket. So he thinks, I hated the train, but it is a direct straight down to Siratani. Maybe it's 3, 4, 5 hours or something. He thought, let's just go for it. The train station's only 300 meters away. So he walks up to the train station. Hopefully there's a train soon. On the board, has a quick look. He's in luck. There's a train in about 20 minutes and it's going, but he doesn't know the different types of train, whether there's a fast, slow or medium. He has no idea. Doesn't say. In comes a train. There's no other trains on the board, so it's got to be that one. Just jumps on the train. Now he had a seat number on his ticket, so he went back to that seat again. Luckily there's no one in it, so he just sat in it. Staring out the window. Yeah, it's a 30-mile-an-hour train again. 3, 4, I'm not sure how long, but a few hours later anyway. Cheesed off again, slow speed, but gets into Siratani. And it's sort of 2 in the afternoon. Now, the plan is to get to Phuket. He'd never been there before, heard good things about it. He knows it's a bit more expensive. But the idea of this holiday is not so much the beach and the sea, it's come for the getting Thailand out of his system. Siratani doesn't know anything about it. Doesn't want to go to Samui. He's also heard of Krabi. Anyway, he looks around this train station. The train just heads off further south, the wrong direction. Comes outside, inquires at a taxi rank how much to Phuket, and it was again silly money. It's maybe 3, 4 hour drive. Krabi, similar, expensive. He thinks, oh, what am I going to do? Maybe there's minibuses. There's no way of getting across, it's taxi or minibus. And he thinks, well, maybe I'll go into Siratani. Maybe there's a minibus service in there or a bus service. So he wanders off. It's not far to the centre, so he just wanders off towards the centre. Can't see buses or anything. Hasn't got the foggiest. It's just all foreign to him. It doesn't seem many foreigners around there. They seem to just come and go through the stations. Spots a hotel in this sort of square area. Let's go and check on prices. 700 baht for a night. And he thinks, well, why not? Let's have a night here. I can relax again, find some food tonight, and see if the hotel can help me with a transfer. So he goes in, checks in. Basic room. Throws his stuff in, down to the lobby. No pool or anything. And he's talking to it's a guy, Thai guy, trying to get some sort of information. The guy gives him loads of leaflets. And there's a minibus leaflet there with some times, and he chats to the guy. They sort of work it out in Thai and English. There is a minibus service to either Krabi or Phuket, and it's about 800 baht, and it goes in the morning and one in the afternoon. Morning one's about 10 o'clock, so it's right. The guy says it's outside the hotel. You buy the ticket from the hotel. So he says, I'll buy it later. Food. This is middle of the afternoon. Walks across the square, sees a couple of little cafes and things, gets some Thai food. In he goes. Thai food, nice food, very cheap. It's like 120 baht for chicken and rice. And he sat there looking around, and it's quite a little busy little centre, but not many foreigners. Notices a market off to his right. Could do with some more clothes. I thought, well, it's cheap food, maybe it's cheap clothes. He wanders in the market, buys a few shirts and a couple of pairs of shorts, and it is cheap. But doesn't notice there's no bars anywhere, he can't see any. I think that's strange, no bars. Gets his clothes, back to the hotel. Up to his room, dumps his stuff, goes back down to pay for the shuttle. And he gets talking to the guy about bars and girls, of course. And another girl appears who works behind the desk, and they're English. She's got a little bit of English. It's a bit embarrassing asking a girl what the girly bars are, but anyway, he does. And apparently they're on the edge of town. Tuk-tuk drivers will take you there, is the sort of message. Okay. Now he must decide, Krabi or Phuket. Phuket. Books the minibus, 10 o'clock next morning, 800 baht, pays, gets the ticket. Right, hotel room, sleep, a few hours. Yeah, he's fed up to that train, it tires him out. So here he is in Siratani. Never been before, it's all nice. Cut the last kit, jumps up, shower, changes, puts his new shorts on and a t-shirt. So he's pretty scruffy. Comes down, there's a different guy on the reception. He says tuk tuk. And the guy points him across the road, so over the road he goes. Up to this tuk tuk. Oh, it's a dream job for a tuk tuk driver, isn't it? Foreigner, doesn't know where he's going, money. Woohoo! What's bar, girls. And the tuk tuk's like, oh, even better. I'll get commission off this. And he's like, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, these are different bars here. These aren't like the normal beer bars. These are what they call the KKK bars, or I call them. Where you go to a bar, some girls sat there, maybe a karaoke machine. They might be singing, they might just be talking. Pick a girl and you pay the bar for the girl and the bar fine, if there's a bar fine, for the whole aerobics lessons. You just pay the bar for everything. So he jumps in this tuk-tuk. Off they go, mile down the road. Stop and the tuk-tuk's, wait, I wait. Solomon's like, well, why you wait? Okay, I'll look. He goes in, there's one girl in this bar and it's like, no. Walks back out. That's why you wait. Next. Anyway, the tuk-tuk driver is just 3 or 4 bars and they're all small and just 1 or 2 girls in. And he says to, Solomon says to the tuk-tuk driver, more girls, bigger bar. And the driver's like, okay, he's had enough of me taking him round the lanes, so I'll take him to a proper bar now. Oh, okay. And he whips round the corner and there's a bar with about 20 girls in it, which is a lot for a little sort of town. Oh, great. How much? 200 baht or something. And Solomon just like, yeah, just throws him the 200 baht. He doesn't, it should only have been about 80 baht, but whatever. Pays him. And the tuk-tuk driver said, I wait. And he's like, I'll not pay you. The tuk-tuk driver, okay. And then the tuk-tuk driver runs in before he does into the bar. Of course, he's going in there. Bar owner, I've brought you a customer, give me some money. Probably gets 50 baht kickback. And then smiles at Solomon as he comes back out, he's been paid. I wait. In goes Solomon. 20 goes, oh great. There is a little karaoke machine, there's a girl singing, squawking. Oh, doesn't sound good. Seats, tables, no bar area as such, but a sort of desk thing. And he, Heineken? Nah. Chang? Leo? He goes, give me Chang. And they go, 1, 2, 3. What? Just 1. And they sort of grunt. Oh, what's that all about? And he sits down. Off a girl runs out. They haven't got any beer in the bar. She's gone down to 7-Eleven to buy the Chang. She comes back. They pour it into a glass. They've still got half a bottle left. They've thrown ice in. He doesn't want ice. They've thrown ice in. Boom. And a bin comes out. So they're going to charge him twice as much as they just paid for it. Okay, you've got to make some money. So he sat there with Chang, listening to a girl squawking in Thai that sounds terrible. All these girls just staring at him, and he's like, well, who's going to come and talk to me? There's no pool table. They're just sort of staring at him. He's like, oh God, what's this all about? He doesn't know he's got to pay for all the girl and everything yet. Anyway, so he looks at all the girls. It's like in a sweet shop. Which sweet shall I take? And he thinks, well, that's a pretty girl, like it. Oh, nice. And he sort of points at her. Over she comes. Oh, that worked. She sits down. Can't speak English. Not a word. He's like, oh, yeah, well, whatever. And then she's drink, like this. And he's like, okay, drink. And she mumbles something to another girl. Off runs another girl out down 7-Eleven again. Comes back with a spy, little bottle of spy, into a glass, comes over with the bottle, gives her the bottle. So there's half a bottle in the glass, and half the bottle gives her. His other half bottle of Chang or whatever it is still be on a desk. Crafty buggers. So there he is. Has the drink. Right, and he says to this girl, makes some aerobic signs to her, and she's like, how much? And she ain't gonna fuck you. He's like, and she's like, ah. So she waves at this old woman at the desk, who then comes across. She brings an invoice, little bin, for his bottle of beer, in 2 invoices for 2 glasses. So that's about 100 baht, 120 baht. An invoice for her drink, which is a lady drink, and then she's waving another chitty, and she passes it to him, and he picks it, and he says 2,000 baht, and he's like, what? And she's like, girl, you, hotel, girl come back, 2,000 baht. And he's like, pay girl? You know, no, pay me. And then he's twigging, he'd heard sort of rumours about this, but okay, so I pay the bar for everything, pay him with drinks, done. So 2,300 baht or something. Yep. Pulls the money out, pays for the drinks, pays for the girl, pays the bar, everything's paid. The girl shoots off. She hasn't drunk her spy. Shoots off, comes back with a jacket on. Anyway, he hasn't had this second beer. He's just, whatever. Drinks that glass. So they've got half a Chang over there of his, spy of hers sat on the table. I'm sure when he walks out, if he looks over his shoulder, they'll all be drinking it and laughing. Grabs the girl out the front door. Oh, tuk-tuk's still there. That's a surprise. It's like, hotel. And the tuk-tuk knows where he come from. He knows exactly where he's going. Yeah, hotel. Jumps in the tuk-tuk with the girl. Off they go. Oh dear, 17 minutes already. We've had 2 minutes more today. And this is number 9. I've got to start filming the Jib Season 2 series. So maybe I'll stop the Solomon's Tales here and continue it on after the next Jib series. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get a microphone to sort these damn airplanes and helicopters out. I don't know, guys. Put some comments below. Shall I just keep going with Solomon's or make you wait for Jib 2? Let me know. Anyway, Solomon's having a great holiday. It's amazing. Remember, he wants to get Thailand out of his system. This is his 3rd trip to Thailand. He gave up an American trip to come to do this. Wanted lots of fun, which he's having. I will see you on whatever the next video will be. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh, please subscribe, thumbs up, share. See you soon. Bye.